Hey everyone, it's DJ here. Just going to go over a few of my favorite teaching resources. As a 7th and 8th grade history and social studies teacher, I'm always looking for things to supplement my lessons. Usually, a lot of social studies is memorization, and I like to add little tidbits of things sprinkled in throughout to enhance engagement. I definitely love YouTube. There's a few people that I subscribe to who are just geniuses with YouTube as far as implementing like music videos that correspond with history related topics. But the two resources I'm going to walk you through today that I use a lot are definitely Brainpop and Nearpod. So for Nearpod, I incorporated a lot in my Canvas. If anyone's using Canvas, I embed my Nearpods into Canvas. I create them using Google Slides. But Nearpod has a lot of other teacher material that can definitely be used. So if you sign in, once you have a Nearpod account, this is what the home screen looks like. These are obviously like my lessons that I've already created. And when you go back to the Nearpod library, you can just go to right here and find all the sources you need. So they have all the core subjects located right here. If you want to search by subject matter, if you want to search by grade level, you could search by grade level here, or you could just type in whatever specific thing you're looking for. So if I were teaching 7th grade Declaration of Independence lesson, you can see that there's all these different lessons that you could just add to your library and show. So there's Nearpod has VRs. They also have full out lessons created by other teachers and shared, TED Talks with supplemental questions. So let's take a look at this one just so you can see what it looks like. So if we open up this one, and again, I could just add this to my library, show it to my students in my class. But as we look here, let's go to the preview tab. So it says this one has 36 slides, PDF viewer for the students. We'll just browse through this really quickly. These are all things that the students would see. You could discuss with them as you go. Questions, close reading activities with the actual document, and then a virtual field trip. I definitely love the aspect of having VRs here. And my students actually love it. Yeah, so I would point out that, Liberty Bell was over here and so on and so forth. There are many different plans and options for something like this. Based on the district, what you as an individual or a school district will pay. It also depends on how much memory you want. So I have all of my 7th and 8th grade lessons so far this year up there. My district's paying for it since we're fully virtual. I'm not entirely sure how many gigs that would be, but here are the ranges to the different options plans, and you can scroll down and take a look at all of what they offer, and the plan comparisons are right here. The other great resource I love to use a lot in my classes, just for supplemental activities, is Brainpop. So again, if you're unfamiliar with it, here's what the original site looks like. And again, the core subject areas, including art, music, health, engineering. And so if we were going through it for my class, for instance, you could range by like the unit or the theme that you're teaching on. You could go to just topics. This has an abundance of them. We're only in the bees. Or again, you could just search what you're looking for. So sticking with the same theme, we could go with the Declaration of Independence. And then it brings us to all of the Revolutionary War topics, which are usually great because I'll see different ones that I didn't know existed because they're always putting these up here. These are always an evolving door of videos. So if I clicked on Declaration of Independence, that's what we're going with for my students, just for the sake of the video. There's a quick 2-minute 48-second video, so like I would implement this maybe after my lesson. I could do they have embedded quizzes that I could have, games out of it. There are worksheets that are available for teachers. So this is definitely a great resource if you're looking for just supplemental materials for a lesson or something to spice things up. In a subject like social studies, I'm always looking just to add different things for them. Again, different prices and options based on the package you want to get. I have my school pay for it. My district has, I believe it's 3 through 8 plus. Yep. But again, if you want a full district plan versus teachers, it's also monthly billing versus yearly. So tons and tons of different options based on the size of your district. You might want a bigger package, but there it is. Overall, those are the resources. I definitely do recommend using YouTube as well as a resource, but if you're looking for supplemental material to go along with the resources, Nearpod is great, especially with their VR functionality, and Brainpop just with the quizzes and the games that are associated with the videos.